Hello and welcome back to Monster Train. Today, today we'll be doing more standard runs to try to unlock some more of the clan upgrades. We've already got Stygian Guard all the way. The Hellhound and Awoken are pretty close. Umbra and Melting Remnant are about halfway. And I'll be using random clans again. Last time I unlocked Covenant rank 5, so things will be a little bit harder this time. So let's see how we can do. Alright, so we have Awoken and Hellhound together, and our Hellhound have the special imps again instead of the torches. We've got a spell to do health and damage. We can descend. And we can summon an imp to apply rage. Thinking of getting a lot of spells this run. Spells would be pretty nice. Let's see. If I happen to win this, then I have a 2-win streak, which will be a new personal best. Okay, so I can descend and restore health. So I'm guessing that this is best for using on friendly people instead of on enemies like that. Rise them up and daze them from the last game that I kept using. Alright, I think I know what I'm going to be doing. I'll be focusing on rage again. And I'll be focusing on assorted spells. And a card with consumers played, restore health. Decent. Swap the front and back enemy unit when they enter the train. Also good. I think I'll swap them. I have Awoken as my primary, so I'll have the plant person. I'll have a lot of health. Draw a card for spikes. Either, I guess. I think I'll just have draw one for now. Let's see if it works. Units on each floor. Maybe I should have read it. It is the first battle though. The first battle I always enable the thing. I never really see much reason not to. Let's see. Can damage them quite easily. That's them dealt with. I can do this. Them behind to take out at least one. You're gonna need heals. These imps are gonna save the day. Ten to the front enemy. I can do 10 to the front enemy twice. But they'll die. Put a train steward out. I've got 3 Queen's Implings in my hand. I can put all 3 out. You're gonna need the heals. I only have 3 actions though. I can kill all of them with one action. Kill those. Get the cash. This will allow damage to happen to everything and do damage of their own. So front one can attack as well. I think all it's left to do is heal. Yeah, it's really not ideal, but I can't really die to this even in the worst case scenario here. Restore and heal. I wonder. 5 damage. Do you reckon 2 of these, 5 damage, 10 damage, and 11 damage, but the 10 damage gets 6 damage per each. These would be enough to kill them. Why are they only taking the hit once? They've got 5 attack each. Oh right, because the heal's at the end, right? But this will make a difference, right? Big difference. Because that made them both do more damage. Probably the best thing I could have done there. Well, you need heals. Either way. Do that. My main thing will do 20 damage each attack. They'll still get 2 hits in either way, 2 damage each. It's not that bad. I think I'd rather take out the healer, because the healer will heal most of the damage that one of these would do anyway. Take out the healer. With that, hopefully I can make something of my next turn. Oh, they only got 1 hit in. That was good. Heals. That's all I can do. I've got too many monsters. Probably speed that up more. Hold on. Let's speed up the fighting. There we go. Descend a unit and restore health. Restore health and do damage. I do like these cards. The glimmer. Health and damage. Then all that's left is to put regen on them so they survive a bit longer maybe. It's not enough though. So they'll get some damage up to our main health. Not much though. Okay, what was my plan again? So I'm doing spells. I'm getting a lot of spells. I'm not too fast what spells, I'm just going for spells in general, really. Spells and rage. Any of these I'd be happy with. Regen, extra regen would be nice. Wildwood Sap's a pretty good card I think, but Sharpen, damage and spikes is also good. I think I'll grab the regen for now and hope that this card gives me something more interesting. Here we go, Rage. 10 Rage, I can use it often. Or I could get this, Ascend a unit for nothing. Either works. I don't want Fortify. I've already got things focusing on healing. Getting armor as well is overkill. It's better to focus on a single area more than it is to expand out like that. Ascend a unit. Could be good anyway. Or 10 rage. I'll go 10 rage. There we go. Solved. Spell or unit. Let me have another quick look at my card. I'm going spells, I think, yeah. Lots of spells. And I hope I get the Awoken unit. I hope it's something that benefits from heals. When it heals, he gets spikes. Or I get a Sting card in my hand at the end of every turn. Both good. Both is good. I know this works well with a lot of cards in my hand. But those Sting spells, those could help me out in the short term, and I'll probably get a chance at something like this later on, hopefully. Because I know Sting spells got a buff as well. They do 10 damage now, not... They don't do 5, they do 10 damage. And they give me an extra draw. I think I'll go with the Vine Mother. It's probably not the best choice, but... Oh well. It's really not the best choice if it's working like that. Send a unit and restore 30 health. I'd rather make one of my basic ones consumable. Just for some quick heals. And I'll make this cheaper again. Quick and easy regen. I like it. Or I could do this, cheaper rage. No, I'll do it to the regen. Because that way it costs as much as it usually would, instead of costing more, but I can continue using it. I don't have to permanently discard it once I use it. Sorry about that, I just realised my subtitles weren't showing. But they're working now, sorry. Should be fixed. Spikes 3. I think most of my damage will be by using Sting, so hopefully that's nothing to worry about. Okay, so I'll put you out first. You in front just for some easy damage. Actually, no, Steward behind. he'll get some shots out. Now I want the regen on my main character here. Straight away. Okay. So they die anyway. Perfectly fine. These ones are more trouble than up top. Could use this on them again. Take out everything on this floor. Okay, you're doing the most damage. Then again, for this battle, I'm better off using things that attack indirectly, such as this. Use the sting straight away. Apply rage onto my main person. But that might backfire because... Oh no, it'll only attack once, so I'll only take 3 damage from their spikes that they keep getting. I'll be doing more damage than that anyway. Free sting. Ton of regen. Hit everything. And bonus rage. We almost killed them. We'll get them next turn. So many sting spells. Stung him. I've got that already. Happy with either. Let's grab Sharpen. I've got a fair few expensive spells already. I've got Sting to offset the expensive ones. Sharpen lets me make things stronger. I've got that. Guess I'll get Vent. Either way works. Let's go this way again, get another Awoken unit. You're good. You're good in general. Sweep. And every kill you get more damage. Also good. Also good. I'm tempted to get the Thorned Hollow, but the catch is... I don't know if that's what I'm building into. I don't know if that's the kind of deck I want. Because it started out looking that way. I've got a lot of healing stuff. But a lot of what I'm doing is indirect damage. And survivability. And the boss will remove the spikes from me anyway, the final boss. Now that I think of it, this isn't that good. I'm glad I chose the Sting spell generator. Then again, it halves it. The spikes will apply anyway. Gotta get the spikes, right? Gotta get the Thorned Hollow. I'll get it anyway. 20 rage. I can't double stack that. Oh, 10 damage to enemy units. That's good. 12 damage to enemy units for one action. That's also good. I could do this on either. But this is free, isn't it? If I use it at the end. I can just use this to kill everything for free. But this has 2 uses if I put it here. Either way, I'd like to put double stack onto the rage and then make it cheaper again. And the magic power, I'll put it on one of the glimmers. Just 12 damage is more than 10. And it does 12 healing. Consume to get more to heal, or to give it more damage. Heals, please. First main boss of this run. Now we'll see if my deck works at all. Constructed explosives take an extra shot to kill. That's pretty bad against... for me, that's bad for me. Sting's not good against when the explosives get damage shields. And again, I've got enough things that do indirect damage, I'm not too worried. Let's see. I've got to put you out. You'll be fine, right? I'll put you next floor up to give you some more time to regenerate. 10 damage to the front enemies, nice, and it looks like the front enemy is going to be fairly weak for the most part on a lot of things. And you're going to get a lot of spikes from that potion I gave. Descend a unit and restore health, damage and healing. I'll damage everything for sure. You can go up here to give me some more damage spell things. The stings. Train Steward won't make the difference here. I don't know what will. This would actually make more of a difference. Okay, this is troublesome. A central guy needs heals bad, so I'll do this here. Give you some damage and some spikes. No actions left, so I'll do that to you. Could... oh, I didn't do the plus 10 here, did I? This is useless now. Whoops. I didn't think that through. Did not think that through at all. Now my main guy's gonna die. This guy's okay, but he could be better. And that up top's not getting along too well with this guy. Ah! 20 rage is a lot. It's like an immediate 40 damage. Let's see, if I put this here, they die. I just have to sting one of these. I'll work the rest out later. I have to do this here. Oh no, my main guy died. Okay, you definitely need the regen then. I'll start with the stings. 2 damage to everything and some heals. Just straight 2 damage. This is like a straight downgraded version of this, really. I'm doing so badly. Give him some more regen. Kill the front guy here. We'll do it with the sting though. Then he dies. Do this to stop the back guy attacking. This should heal more in total then, taking less damage. 10 damage here almost kills this guy. I can get 10 damage total just by putting another imp down though, so I'll do it that way. And let's weaken this guy. Heals damage. 1 sting, 2 sting. I can't do rage. I can restore your health without needing to descend you. And that'd give you an extra spike as well. That's enough to make the difference. These imps are doing their part. They're helping. Alright. Spikes unfriendly units do an extra damage per stack. I've only got one thing that's using spikes, so this would be very situational. 25 armor, rage and armor. I'll take the rage and armor, thanks. I've got that. Don't have you. A shattered shell could be okay too. Something that does a fair bit of damage to put behind something with a lot of health at the front. I think I need that. More space. I haven't really been struggling with the space. The only reason that is because I've been putting the imps at the back when usually you put them at the front. I've got a lot of sting spells. I don't need more things to make me draw more cards. I'll take more actions. I'll go this way. I always like going whichever way has the artifact. I can do without the health for a bit longer. When will I be taking the health? Probably here. If I can make it that far. Armor. Or just a strong creature. I think I'll skip. Don't want either. At the start of my turn, add a sting spell to my hand. At the start of my turn, the front friendly unit on each floor gets 5 health. How's this work? Is that like 5 maximum health, including healing? Because if so, that's good. I've already got an easy way to get sting spells. I'm not terribly worried about that. You know, I'll get this and we can find out together. We'll find out if it's just constant heals. Spikes or more draws? Or just more health? Spikes or health? Don't think either, really. So I'll just stick with the path I've already taken, the healthy path. See if it gets any really good jumps at the end. Because if it gets 200 health on the 3rd upgrade, for example, that's going to be a way better shield than what it currently is. Non-bosses get multi-strike, so 10 damage and 2 damage. For an artifact. It's just the force battle, which means we're about halfway. And they'll be cutting to the top. But I get extra health every turn. I'll try turning it on. I think I can do it. If I can't, I'll learn from it. Won't make that mistake next time. Unless I have a card that counteracts multi-strike. Yeah, I barely do any damage. We're fine. So first I put you down the bottom because you're nice and healthy. You behind. Still got 3 actions left, so I'll put you here. You don't need heals anywhere near yet. I'll let you get some spikes up and I'll start getting my sting spells. It's all working. Okay, I can sting the top one. They're harmless. Kind of more worried about what's going on at the bottom. Damage and spikes, I might as well put some... If I put damage on you, that does nothing, but spikes on you does help. Damage, damage, rage. This would do 40 damage onto the front. I'll take that money, that's free. Damage and spikes. I think I just do the heals here to give this guy some more spikes, because he gets spikes automatically on every heal. And then I'll do this to give those others some rage. I don't really care if the imp dies, I've got plenty. It'll make this guy take a bit less damage. So they have 79 health. 84, it actually does go up. You're harmless even if you get to the top. I'm not worried about you one bit. Rage and armor. Decent. I need to worry about this floor. Let's see. Health and regen, and get that card out of my deck. I don't need to keep drawing it. Health and damage. 2 left. Rage and armor, that will use all my actions. How can I get 20 odd damage to this guy? Need 19 damage. Nothing I do will do a difference of 19 damage. Unless I put an imp out and then I use this just for a bit of rage. No. We're better off just healing. Yeah, I'll work out something for them for when they get to the last floor. Solved. No, I was so worried about it. How much damage did this do to everyone? Just 8 damage, is that all? Health and regen. I have to keep healing this guy. That's kind of his whole point. The more heals, the more spikes, the more spikes, the more damage. Just give myself 4 health back and get rid of this card. $30 damage. Can I manage 30 damage at the top? Probably not. Oh well. Well, now I can. You're just a defender. Nothing's happening at the bottom. So, this one for a lot of regen. Every sting that I've got. Yeah, that's it. Doesn't matter if he gets to the top guy will finish them. Yeah. Master plans. Descend a unit and restore health. I'll descend you so that you can help out on the bottom. We win now. Perfect. So now we have more people on the bottom than we could normally fit there. Collection of tails, what's that do? Rage does not decay on friendly units. I'll take it. Apply spikes, draw an extra card. Stop an enemy unit from being able to move. For sure. Gain action. Deal damage and armor. Sacrifice an imp to do 50 damage. Either. I'll grab the branding right. Because my heals can counteract that, or I can use it to finish off a weak enemy. Either way I win. Okay, back to the trinket path. First time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw one. Or spikes, do an extra damage per stack. I think I'm not having a problem with how much I'm drawing. I'd rather my spikes be more effective. I can duplicate a card. I would like even more regen, honestly. Cheap infinite regen. Now twice in my deck. Enemy units enter with spell shield, but it will, and I'll get some more coins. No, 150 coins isn't worth it. I rely on my damage spells. $150 coins is pretty close to what I'd get anyway. It's only going to double my profits from this battle roughly. I think you get 100 for a battle. Okay, start with putting you out, you behind. Awesome. That's not worth losing yet. You see, here's the difficult bit. If I do this, they all hit and they'll die to the spikes, right? Which is good. They'll all die on this turn. But they die and they'll only take 3 damage, right? The catch is this one then won't get the kill. And when they kill, their damage goes up 3 per kill. If I let them get the kill, that's 12 damage up straight away. 15 damage for turn 2, which is a lot. So I'll do it to the back one, even though the spikes won't have an advantage, just to get that damage up a little bit more. And I'll leave everything else. I don't want to make spikes or anything happen. Okay, let's stand you there. It's fairly fine. Damage for 20 armor, it's worth it. Probably not for 2 actions when there's other things I could do, such as giving this one spike. Rage does not decay. Alright. Might as well put them out. Give these two some rage. That will not decay. Rage won't decay, but the final boss will decay it. So, kind of cancels out. Hopefully it doesn't cancel it out too quickly. I'm relying on it at least a little bit. Let's just stand a train steward here, just so we have something on this floor. Start getting those sting spells happening. And that regen. Rage and armor. Just make them do more damage. They'll take out most things on the bottom floor. You'll get up, but you end up behind this guy. So I'll hold you in place. Just until next turn. 'Cause this fat guy I'm not worried about. He doesn't do much. Perfect. 20 rage. Sting spell. Even more regen. I have 2 of them. They can both go up here. Bottom's doing fine. Too bad I can't apply the rage now because I was focusing too much on the regens. I can put out a handful of train stewards. That didn't work well. Damage and heals. 5 damage, 20 armor. Good. Still not worth putting spikes on our front guy. You're healing a lot anyway, so I might as well give you some extra armor. Is that what I want to do? I'd rather do damage, I think, but I can't place any creatures. Damage and more spikes. That got it close. This will get us 1 short. Now I need to do a little bit of damage. That will get us over. They can't hurt us now. Let's see. Extra rage. Sting them. Even more rage. It's not enough, is it? These 2 die at least. This won't work, but I might as well do it. Just to draw an extra card next turn. Sting, sting. Ah, that's how they got it so well. They had sweep. They took out the back thing really early on. Okay, well we need regen. Could use these to give more spikes or to deal damage. Something like that. So much regen. They can't even deal damage to me, I just keep healing it back up. Okay, I think I'm actually getting the hang of... Ooh. Draw a lot of cards, hold them in place. Spikes. I think I'm getting the hang of Awakened. I haven't... The only game I've won with Awakened before is the one where I had no Covenant rank. I think I'm doing this correctly. It wasn't for this specific boss, I'd be fairly confident with the cards I've got, but because it is this boss, I'm a bit worried. Draw and make them cheaper. Spikes. Grab spikes. Got that. This is nice, but this will kill my people even if they're strong. Sacrificing an imp It's a lot of damage to get out of an imp on any day. I think Inferno would be better if he had Melting Remnant as his secondary. Let's see. Something like this would have been good in that game just past though, when there's an enemy on a floor and I've got no friendlies on that floor. I'll take it. It's situational, but it could come in handy. Merchant of Steel and an Unstable Vortex. I was thinking of going this way, but this way is interesting as well. Just get rid of some cards. Namely the Train Stewards. I'm happy with the Restore spells and the Queen's Implings. They have a purpose in this deck. The Train Stewards do not. Let's give a unit multi-strike. Specifically the Shattered Shell. And a lot of health onto the Shattered Shell. Or would it be worth re-rolling? Actually, I will re-roll, so I'll look at something else to give these two to. And I'll probably get a health or the other upgrade later on anyway. Just do some extra. I'll put both of them onto the Thorn Hollow. I've got the cash. Some more health this has, because this is going to get 90 health now. And its health will go up 5 every turn because of my artifact. And the more health it has, as long as it doesn't die in one hit, it'll have that much regen. It should be able to survive even on whatever health it has. Here we go, endless. It's good. If it dies, I can place it back down somewhere. If it dies, it means I've done something wrong though. Oh well. Multi-strike and endless. I've got damage. Might as well have this do damage so I don't have to put rage on it. I'll make one of the rage imps have a bit of health. Just so when I put it out front it can absorb a few more blows. So when I made that vine thing endless, what that did is it made it so if it gets killed it can come back in my hand on the next turn. I can place it back down. Let's see. Penance Yard. Okay, I get to have these, which will give me extra turns later on. Quite helpful. And helpful if the final boss with the artifact. Dead weight when summoned. Oh, there's 3 options. I can use these. If I hold onto these for I think 2 battles. So just before the final boss, that is. If I hold onto these that long, I'll get free actions for the final boss. If I grab these, how many? 3 dead weights. I get 3 cards that are useless in my deck. But my friendly units will get an extra damage for every blight card in my deck, which means everything will have 4 more damage by default. If I grab this, there's cards that when I draw, I'll have to waste an action to play them. Otherwise, take 1 point of damage to my main health. But when I play it, I can restore health to my main thing. I think I'll take this one because the Ember Stasis will work quite well if there's a boss that gives me blights that I'm forced to play. At least I can play it and do quite a bit of damage with it. Or I can use a lot of action if I panic and get rid of one of my calcified embers, but then I won't get the extra actions later on. And it's the statue boss. Not a fan of the statue boss, but then again, I do keep having this thing that lets me sweep through the statues, so it mightn't be too bad. I hope it's not too bad. Oh, and they add Scourge cards to my hand and deck. It's just what I wanted. So. Oh, that didn't count as Blight. Oops. Rage and Armor. Let's put you up top. You can slowly chip away at them. You down the bottom. Or up here. Up here, I think. You Rage and Armor straight away. Because Rage does not decay. Yeah, it's a Scourge, not a Blight. Bonus max health. Might as well damage them a bit. I think I'm in a bit of trouble. I could get rid of this, but not yet. If I get more glimmers, it'll be okay. Oh no. Oh no, I'm taking damage whatever happens. How much? 5 damage, 3 damage for those. I only take 1 damage if he gets through, but I need to defeat them somehow. Let's see. Oh, this needs to go out either way. Lovely. So this statue isn't really stopping me from doing anything. This statue's gonna die anyway. I'll get to work on the bottom statue. If I get rid of these 2, I take 6 damage. If I get rid of these 3, I take 5 damage. It's better to get rid of the 3. Gotta stop letting these things get through. They keep giving me bad cards. Can't have that. Put you at the front, give everyone some rage. Bonus damage, more things die. Perfect. You know, let's just do something on the bottom floor. At least it will get rid of a train steward. I don't really want them. I would if I could, but I don't want to take health damage for it. That's not worth it. Much rather sting. If I do this, this guy will start healing and get his damage up. He'll hit my main health, but not for much. Let's make you do more damage so you can get more of those kills. More spikes here. One sting and more heals. And let's actually hold you in place, yeah? Come on. I hate these pointless cards. More regen. Spike. 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 Okay. At least two of them die now. I can't stop them, sadly. But from now on I should be fine. As long as I don't get too many more blight cards. You sweep. Oh no, you multi-strike, that's fine. You die, perfect. 20 rage on the multi-strike unit. Let's use all of the stings, they're free and they give me an extra draw next turn. Those two die, it's perfect. Let's use this up here because it will heal them and give them a bit more spikes. Fair bit of damage, but not enough to end it here. The imp was enough to make a difference. I guess it means that this has a chance to get an extra attack out, which is enough to destroy, yeah. Strange creature. Impalate or armor? I have a fair few imps in my deck. I'd like Impalate, please. 75 damage. I have enough cards that I'm drawing. Space could help a bit. Actions could also help. However, when I think of that, now that my deck's like this, there's a few things that take most of my actions to use. However, when I get to the last boss, these calcified embers, instead of being useless cards in my deck that I can spend 3 actions to get rid of, they'll turn into a card that's free to play, and it will give me 2 actions. So I'll get actions later on anyway, so I'll go for floor space, just so I can make a bit more use out of my imps. Let's go this way. That health back. Upgrade some spells. Remove consume and make it more expensive. not worth making an X cost spell more expensive. Spikes would be nice. I can undo the cost though. Yeah, do it on the spike. I'll make it cheaper. Hold on, 20 magic power and consume. Let me think of this as well. It's not worth it. Could be worth it on the vent. But I think I want to consume another basic restore. Because I don't really need them. And I'll cheapen the... where is it? Can't I cheapen the stick? Why not? That was my plan. Oh well. Could cheapen Inferno. What else would be worth cheapening? It's got to be something I can use a fair bit. 75 damage to the front is good for free. Completely free restore. Free heals and damage. Best of everything. Holdover. What spell do I want to use again and again? Maybe Sharpen, especially if I can do it cheaper. Or this, because this has a lot of applications. Damage and armor countered by the heals, so if I heal people, definitely this. I can use this offensively or defensively. There you go, it's cheap again. Let's consume the final restore. All my restores are consumed now. To hopefully make some room for better cards. Two chests. I can lose health for coins. No. I don't want to lose health just for coins. I've only got a couple shops left in this run anyway. I think one more shop here. And those. I'll get some coins by then anyway. But I'm not about to die for coins. 200 health, so level 3 is pretty strong then. Or on heal, do 20 damage to the front enemy unit. Yeah. That's good too. However, you're for the most part acting as the shield for the sweep guy. $20 damage or 200 health. $200 health could mean the thing hiding behind it can survive twice as long. And it's endless, so I can place it on the next floor up when it finally does die. Or am I more inclined to just do 20 damage when I heal? 200 health. Let's make it. I've already gone down that path 2/3 of the way. I might as well take the final stretch and double the health on it. I'd say it's a good choice. Enemies start with spikes. No, that will kill my sweep person. Do not want to give the enemies a quick way to kill my main damage source. Start like that. Go there, and you can go here. Finally, the multi-strike sweep. It's not going to kill anything though. I'm going to need to do something about that. Like I need to put rage on it as soon as possible. Summon for damage. Do I want to? I think I'll just get rid of this card. Let's get those sting spells happening. 9 times 2. This will get some things killed. And that will start that damage rolling. Top, there's not much I can do. We'll take 10 damage anyway, then die on the first counter attack, so it's not worth putting the imp up there. It is worth giving you more regen though. Regen's how you're going to survive. What can I even do here? Do 75 damage. I can damage through them. That's worth it. It's free. Don't like this. $75 damage onto him. That won't help. This will help later on. Hold over. Damage and armor. Rage. Guess I can sting someone. Nothing I do makes a difference. These are like the direct counter to spikes. They just don't attack and they stand at the front. Block everything. Or the other attacks anyway. Too bad this isn't getting the attack off more often. Let's make him do more damage. I think there was a way I could clear them off. Let's do that. Make them get damage up anyway. That's useless on him. It's more effective here. How beneficial would it be if I made you stay behind? You'd get pushed out to the front, then there'd be 2 of you here the next turn. Still no way to deal with you, but... there's nothing I can really do with that. This is really bad. I think all I can do is focus the bottom like this, so that from now on things can't get up, or at least I can survive the boss with that. What I can do here is this, hold them in place so they can't damage, more regen here. End my turn, nothing will damage my main health, and hope on my next turn, at the very least, I can survive the boss. Can I survive it? I can. Phew. Soul that rage. Managed to delay them just long enough. Restore health, draw more next turn. Restore health, gain an action. And draw. And graft is just good all around, isn't it? No reason not to have it. Apply rage. Yes. Rage saved me this time. I've got a massive deck, which is a bit worrisome. Just hope it'll be okay. Final choice. Some health. I think if they get to my health in the last boss, I'm dead anyway. Or duplicate a good card. And get some spells. Spell upgrades. Let's at least get my good card showing up a bit more often. Double stack, magic power. Just see what I can put it on. Hold them in place for 2 turns. No, there's nothing here that's jumping out at me. Let me have a look at the trinkets. 7 action on the first turn, 2 damage when they move between floors. Or some armor on my thing. Or I can remove some cards. Why aren't my calcified embers doing better? Oh, well, at least I can use them for 100 damage in a pinch. I guess they don't turn into upgraded versions. Only if it's that one event. Can get more regen, or I could have another shattered shell. 2 endless shattered shells would be pretty good. But then it makes it harder to apply rage. Let's see, if I had to remove something, what would I remove? Might remove one of these, maybe this. Train stewards. There's nothing down there that's jumping out at me. could remove one train steward, but before I do that, let's just check the spells once more. I might re-roll the spells. Let's see, extra magic power, that's always good, right? Might as well put it here. Here's good too. And I could make this free as well. 2 glimmer cards that are extra good. And free. No reason not to. Double stack. Genuinely not interested in any double stacks. Let's re-roll. Remove consume. Extra rage. How does that compare to my other rage card though? It's cheaper, but it's good to have to apply to the sweeping guy. If I do 20 magic power and consume, that doesn't work here. I don't see myself using this, so I'll put it here just to clear it out of my deck after the first time. Bonus damage, even if I've got no actions. I'll leave the train stewards in, and I'll make the rage serum cheaper. Now let's duplicate something. Let's see. Duplicating the rage serum could be good. For the same reason I've duplicated the wildwood sap. They've got the same upgrades, I think. That'd be a good option. Straight 6 damage upgrade for free. That's holdover, so no need to duplicate that. Or I can duplicate my shattered shell. But I feel like that'd be a waste in a way, because one of them would probably end up being the one to get all the kills. I think one of them would hog the kills. If one of them hogs the kills, then the other one doesn't get its damage up. But I could put them on different floors. I could put one behind them and one behind my main guy. That makes it worth it. And I can find them faster. I need to find them quickly, because I have a big deck. Wish me luck on the final battle. I'm worried. Have I focused too much on rage and thorns? Probably. Most definitely. Yikes. Not what I was hoping for. Let's begin with you here. You at the top, getting those sting things nice and early, and at least we can kill some of you. Perfect. You can come there. You can go out here. You can have the rage serum immediately. I'll spike the front guy. If I put rage on this, you're not going to steal very many kills. That's fine. You're not getting to the top. I'd like the imp to die first. Let's get some smaller hands going, using the imps as meat shields. Ember Drain. Oh no, Ember Drain. Okay, this has to go there. That was the plan. I wish I could use this. Spikes. That stops them from getting up to the top. Buys me a bit of time. Bottom's gonna get crazy strong. Oh no. Can't let that happen again. What's with the Ember Drain? What keeps making me lose? Why do I keep losing actions? Oh. Didn't know enemies could do that. Nothing I do is a good option, is it? Sharpen this one. They're having more trouble. 20 damage to each of them. Get that card out of my hand. It's bad. I only have one action. What can I even do in one action? That's a free one. Not much I can do at all. Could apply rage. I only have one action. So these get up to the top, they'll kill me. I have to use this here. If I kill one of them, should have killed them with this, then used Sting. I don't think it makes much difference. Let's get rid of this because I'm needing the other cards more often. Even if that's not going to heal, I just want it out of my hand. 4 actions, good. I can do stuff again. Damage for free. You'll get to the top, you'll kill me. You'll almost kill me. Descending moves them to the back. Thinking if I descended them, for example, that's not gonna work in the slightest. Only 2 waves to go though. I can probably delay. See if the next draw gives me something I can work with. Re-rage, spikes and sharpen, regen, and imp. Front one's got some of the highest health. Rage Serum is free. It's not the best thing to put the rage onto. But the most important thing right now is surviving this. Use those. 2 actions left. Let's put 10 damage, 5 damage, 10 damage. You need to survive in the short term. I don't think it's enough. This is the maximum way to get damage out, I think. At least one of them dies. That's not enough, is it? Aww. Did I level up either of those clans? I did. I leveled up Awoken. Adaptive Mutation. Restore a friendly unit to full health, then swap damage and health. That would have been good to have. Too bad I couldn't win with Awoken in that whole time I was leveling them up. I only won with them once, I can show that. Where is it? Run history. My first win was with the Awoken clan, but sadly I didn't get any of the borders because I didn't have the Covenant ranks unlocked then. Those 2 wins are close together. Alright, that'll be all for tonight. Thanks to everyone who was tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. Stay safe. I hope to see you next time. Bye. Oh, there's a happy face. There it is. Bye.